welcome to another episode of Talking to Myself. I'm your host, Jake Letizia, and this is the podcast where I look into a camera and I talk to myself. How you doing? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope your Halloween was fun. This Halloween weekend just happened. It's weird how Halloween weekend, when Halloween is on a Monday, somehow we have 4 days of Halloween. I guess no matter what, Halloween weekend is gonna happen. Even if it's in the middle of the week, the weekend before or the weekend after, people are gonna celebrate shit. I'm wondering what day of the week maxes out the number of costumes and parties you have to go to. You're required to fucking go to by law. How many do you think? If it's on a Tuesday, is that far enough out from the weekend? Is it Wednesday? Is Wednesday the ultimate Halloween day? Because it's so in the middle of the week that there are going to be people celebrating the weekend before and the weekend after, are they not? Or once you get into December or November, it's like, who gives a fuck? Is that what it is? Once you get into November days, you're like, hey man, shut the fuck up. Put your costume away. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know. It's not really important. I think Halloween is on one day. Yeah, no one likes me for that, but that's how I feel. I feel like Halloween day is the day, and that's it. Which is funny because what happened this week, right, was that by the time you got to the actual day of Halloween on Monday, nobody wanted to do it anymore. You fucking milked Halloween until there was nothing left, okay? You squoze all the fucking life out. You took, Halloween was a grape and we turned it into a raisin, and by the time we were at Monday, everyone was like, fuck, I hate raisins, dude. I love grapes, bro. Ate a lot of them this weekend. I don't want a raisin. They taste like shit. That's what we did. We fucking turned Halloween into a raisin. That's not cool. Who wants raisins on Halloween, bro? It's a candy holiday. How much candy we gonna eat? Also, I don't want to eat candy on Halloween anymore, okay? I'm good with candy. When Halloween was happening, we're at a bar and people were munching, like everyone kept having like bags or bowls of candy at parties, and I was like, bro, let's just drink beer. Let's be adults. Give me something savory. Let me drink a beer and then think to myself, man, I'm really getting out of shape. Let me do that, dude. That's life now. That's adult life. I don't want to eat candy. I want to eat candy when I feel like eating candy. I don't want to eat I can't eat a fucking bowl of candy anymore. If someone handed me a bag of candy, I would ask why they're trying to give me diabetes, dude. Why are you trying to put me in the ground faster than I want to be? Stop it, dude. Stop it, man. Get that shit away from me, bro. The best part of Halloween is I don't know. Man, maybe I need to have kids. I was thinking that this Halloween. I'm trying to transition into a point in my life where, like, on Halloween, I'm like, what the fuck are we all doing? Why the fuck are we all celebrating this? But I still love Halloween, and I still like Halloween, and I realize I still love and like Halloween when I see trick-or-treaters on the actual day. Like, there was this little kid dressed like fucking Spider-Man, and all I wanted to do was go up to him and be like, bro, are you Spider-Man? That's all I wanted to do. Was go, dude, are you fucking Spider-Man? And his parents were dressed as nothing, and his parents looked miserable and mad, but they knew they were forging memories for their kid, and I was like, damn, that's Halloween to me. That's awesome. When do I get to be an uncle? Because I don't want a kid, but I want to create memories for a relative of mine. I would love to have a nephew. My brother just got married, and he's definitely going to be the first one who has kids, so I'm waiting for fucking speed it up, bro. In 5 years, I want to be taking that kid out for trick-or-treats, bro, and helping him with these memories, dude. Giving him good, fun memories that I'll cherish his whole life. So that one day he'll be my bitter age and go, what are we doing, bro? Where's my nephew at? I don't know if any of that made sense. But, yeah. Halloween, man. It happened. I spent all weekend convincing people that I was Eminem. That's what I was doing. Because I'm lazy, bro. I'm lazy. I'm not lazy, though. Here's the thing about Halloween that I love. I love when people go all out with the costume. I do. But I don't love when people, because they went all out, they try and make it seem like you had to go all out. Hey, man, shut the fuck up, dude. Okay? If I'm playing God of War, bro, and I get the platinum trophy, and then you play God of War, and you play half of it, I go, that's for you. That's what you did, man. I don't go, you gotta fucking get the platinum. And if I do, I'm kidding. Don't tell me I have to fucking go all out with the costume. Also, I would have if I had a good idea, or if I wasn't in such a fucking constant state of depressive bullshit that I don't feel like doing anything. Maybe my mental state is very bad and my room looks crazy right now. Maybe if I turned this camera and you saw my bed, you would be like, oh man, that guy's not doing good. And then you would understand why I don't have the wherewithal to buy an outfit that's elaborate. But anyway. And also that's even fine. Somebody get mad at me for not going all out, and they went all out. Fine. At least you went all out enough to be able to shit on me. You put in enough effort to shit all over me. That's fine. I don't agree with it, but that's fine. But what I don't like, and it happens every Halloween, is there are people who try just a little bit more than me. And they try and shit on me for doing a little bit less. And I'm like, hey, the degrees are so close that you need to shut the fuck up, because I'm going to come at you right now. And it doesn't matter who the person is. I was at a Halloween party, and I had just met this motherfucker, and she was supposed to be dressed like Aide, bro. Adriana from The Sopranos. Now, when you think of Adriana, what do you think, bro? You think nails. You think long, crazy nails. You think fucking Italian guinea ass makeup. You think fucking long brown hair. Okay? You think big earrings. And you think like tight, like leopard, like zebra striped pants and a jacket, or a black t-shirt, something like that, or a tight dress, something like that. And this motherfucker, I just met her, and she goes, "Who are you?" I go, Eminem. Now this woman, the way she was dressed as Adriana from The Sopranos was she had a leather jacket on and tight pants. That's what she had on. Okay? And guess what? I knew she was Aide because her couple, the guy she was with, he was wearing a neck brace and a suit. So I was like, oh, he's Christopher. And I only knew who they were because another couple had a better outfit. That's all I knew. Okay? No shit towards their outfit yet, because I just saw them. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Christopher and Adriana, that's cool. But she was wearing a fucking... He should have had sunglasses on, but it's fine. But she was wearing leather jacket, tight pants, and she had no nails, no big earrings, and just blonde hair. She had her natural blonde hair. Wasn't wearing a wig, didn't dye it, nothing. Okay? So I was like, that's fine. That's totally fine. It's close enough. Whatever. And then she says to me, what are you being? And I said, Eminem. Because all week and weekend, I was wearing a sweatshirt, black pants, and a fucking bomber. That's Eminem, dude. Look at current Eminem. I'm him. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Do you think I look like Eminem? Probably, yes. Look, I just talked like him. That voice is more effort than all of her costume. So anyway, I'm Eminem. Now, also, if you don't know me, you don't know what I wear. So it could have been a costume. I noticed that. Everyone who knew me was like, "You're not in a costume. This is like shit you wear." But everybody who, every party I went to where people didn't know who the fuck I was like, "I'm Eminem," and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense." So shut the fuck up then, huh? If strangers believe it, it's fine. Anyway, so I say to her, "I'm dressed like Eminem," and she goes, "Oh, okay." Already not okay with the costume. And she goes, and then she goes, "Are you sure you aren't Dane Cook?" And I was like, Dane Cook? Does Dane Cook wear a black sweatshirt? Like what? And then I was trying to think of Dane Cook, and I was like, all of his, like, wouldn't I be in a tank top? Like, the famous image of Dane Cook is in his Comedy Central half hour where he's in the fucking wife beater guinea tee that's black and like jeans or something like that, right? Fucking crazy gelled up hair. That's the iconic look. If I wanted to go current him, he's still just wearing a black tee. What are you? It's not. You're just insulting me, and you're not even insulting me. You're doing what I talked about in the last podcast. You're nagging me, okay? Ooh, and it made me so mad. It made me so mad because also I was like, she is beautiful. She is beautiful, and that makes me mad, dude. It makes me mad. Because that's why she's doing it. She's like, he thinks I'm beautiful. I'm gonna immediately attack him. And you know what? I mean, you gotta listen to the last podcast, I guess. But like on the last podcast, the way that woman negged me was kind of annoying. The way this woman did it, I was upset, but I kind of liked it. So I went at her, bro, because that's what you need to do. She's calling me Dane Cook. It is an insult. She's saying my costume is lazy, and meanwhile, all I'm thinking in my brain before she said that was, I'm going to be nice about her costume. But once she said that, I looked right at her, and I go, what are you talking about? You're supposed to be What are you? You're supposed to be Adriana, bro? You don't have brown hair? Where the fuck are your nails, dude? Where the fuck are your nails? Where are your earrings? You fucking... Dude, if you're going to come at me, bro, I'm coming at you. You're being lazy as shit, dude. Her boyfriend should have had sunglasses on, dude. Anyway, I said that and she started laughing. And it was friendly and... It was, but it was... I don't know, man. Why are we flirting, dude? Why are we flirting, bro? Your boyfriend's right there. Why are we doing this? Why is this happening? I hate this. I hate it. I hate it, dude. If you got a boyfriend, don't do that. If you got a girlfriend, don't do that, bro. Leave me out of it. I don't want to be involved in your turmoil, bro. It's clearly not going well. Don't involve me in the end of it. Anyway, that was Halloween. That was Halloween, pretty much. That was it. And then my brother got married on Sunday, and that was lovely as shit. I went with a friend of mine who I love very dearly, and I had so much fucking fun, dude. Also, my brother's so dumb because he had his wedding on October 30th, and then motherfuckers kept being like, hey, is this a Halloween wedding? Should we wear a costume? And my brother kept getting angry and saying to me, why do people keep asking that? And I looked at him and I said, because it's the day before Halloween, you stupid fuck. You dummy. You dumb fuck. You can't get mad at them for you being confusing. If your wedding is on Halloween weekend, people are going to ask questions. It's just what's going to happen. That makes sense for them to ask questions. Don't get mad at them, you dummy. You dumbass. You dumbass. Let me make sure the audio is good on this. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's good. I like how I wait till like 30 minutes in to check the audio. But yeah, man, it's like, what are we doing, dude? What are we talking about? Anyway, it was very lovely. I loved it. I had a great time. Me and my friend went to the wedding. She is fucking dope, dude. It was so fun to have her there. Because also me and my friend were very affectionate, so it was also fun to just confuse the entire wedding. It was fun to have the whole wedding be like, are they dating? And then me and her like, nope. So that was fun. And then it was just nice to see my brother get married, dude. Both my brothers are married. That's awesome. They're both married, and they're both married to women who are beautiful, lovely, talented, smart, extremely great women who make my brothers better, and that's all you can fucking hope for. All you can hope for in your sister-in-laws is that they come to you and go, hey, your brother does this annoying thing, and you go, yeah, I know. That's a good place to be. If your brother's coming to you and going, my sister-in-law does this annoying thing, and you're like, ooh, that sucks what she does, that's bad. But if your brother goes, hey, she does this annoying thing, and I go, well, what did you do? And I'm like, well, what you did was also annoying. If you're most of the time on the side of your sister-in-laws, that means that your brothers picked good people. Because your brothers are your brothers. They're blood. They're you know. I love my brothers, but they're my you know what I'm saying? You don't choose your family. So if they chose people who make them better, that's good. If they chose people who you like a lot, that's awesome. Because I also don't get to choose them, so at least they chose fucking right, you know? In my opinion. They're very great, and I'm very happy to have her a part of my family. And I'm excited to have nephews if that happens. That'd be sick. That'd be sick as hell. Yeah. The running joke at the wedding was because my brother got married. Because my brother was supposed to get married in April of 2020, but because of COVID, it got pushed back to this year in April. And so then 6 months later, my other brother just got married this past weekend. And what's it called? And so now the running joke at the wedding was I kept being like, oh yeah, in 6 months I'm gonna be married as well, so I'm gonna have to start taking suitors. So anybody out there, you want to trying to get married in 6 months, fucking hit me up, dude. 6 months is a long time, bro. We could form a magical connection in that time. 6 months, bro? That's pretty. Come on, dude. It's doable. It's doable to fall in love deeply enough to get married in 6 months. It'll be hard, but it can happen, dude. So if anybody, if the fucking 20 to 70 people listening to this, if there's somebody out there who's like, yeah, dude, let's get married, let's do it, bro. Just for the bit. Honestly, just for the fucking bit. We can get divorced a month later. For the bit, it would be so funny to confuse the fuck out of my family. Dude, I should do that. I should find a fucking close friend and just throw a fake wedding. Just fake the fuck out of it, and then have everyone be like, what? And then the next time I see them, I go, oh yeah, no, well, I got divorced. What if I got married in 6 months, and then by Easter, I was like, nah, man, we got divorced. Oh, that would be fucking funny. That'd be worth doing. That would be worth the confusion on my Italian family's face. That would be worth my dad being like, what? Just get the big payday. Get the payday from all my fucking uncles and everything. Ooh, that'd be sick as fuck. That'd be so sick. That'd be tight. Maybe I'll do it. Anyway, yeah, the wedding was good. It was very lovely. I had a nice time. It's fun to see, I don't know, it was very cute. They had a very small ceremony because my sister-in-law gets a little anxious. And it was very intimate and tiny, and it was very beautiful because it was very cute because both of them just wanted to get the ceremony part over with. Like, they both just wanted to be married. And so once they both were like, thank God that part's over. Now I could just chill. They both were nervous. They didn't want to do the father-daughter dance. So they did it like sneakily where like other people were allowed to dance as well. So me and my friend like went to go to the dance floor to dance, and then they were like, other people watching were like, no, no. But then my brother was like, no, you could have. That was the whole point, was that we wanted to do it sneakily while everyone else was also dancing. So it was very cute to have them both be on the same page of like, we're just here to get married because we love each other, but like, we don't want to do any of this, which was nice. And then I was talking to my friend, and I was like, yeah, I think it's very romantic. I don't know. If I ever get married, maybe I might just do it in the courtroom. I think that's the most romantic way to do it. It's just you and them. It's not for anyone else. Weddings are just like funerals. It's not about the person. Your wedding is not about you getting married, and it's about pleasing everyone around you. And your funeral is not about you being dead. It's about other people making it about themselves. Other people trying to find a way to get sympathy from other motherfuckers because you're dead. People are arguing and petty and going through bullshit at your funeral when you might not have even wanted anyone to come. It's a classic thing in The Sopranos when the mom was like, I don't want a funeral, I don't want anything, but then they do it anyway. Because it's not for you. You're dead. And your wedding, even though you're alive, it's not for you, bro. You give them a big party so they can give you money and you can like pay off the party or maybe make some money. It's a fucking business transaction having a wedding. It's not for you. It's for other people to see how in love you are. It's for other people to have hope. That's what it is. Because when I go to a wedding, I do get filled with, like, when I see two people getting married who want to get married, which thankfully seems like both of my brothers and their spouses, it seems like they all are very excited to be together and they love each other. Even though I make jokes, they seem like they want to be together and love each other. You see that? Like, I saw my brother get married this weekend, and I was filled with a warmth in my chest. And I was like, yeah, this is more for us than them. They don't even want to do this right now. But it is creating a positive feeling. A feeling of hope. That, I don't know. That you got a person out there? I don't know. I've been feeling very strange about love lately. I've been feeling very like, I don't know. Maybe it's shifted definitions for me. Or maybe it's just like, I'm too old. I'm too old for the feeling. I find myself, as I get older, becoming more romantic but less interested in love, which seems to not make any fucking sense. I seem to, as I get older, be very romantic for other people and very excited for other people. But for myself, I'm like, I don't know. Part of me thinks that, like, I think that you have so many people who you can have a genuine connection with, who you can really fall in love with. I don't think it's one person. I don't think it's a soulmate. I think that everyone has a handful of people who they meet and they know this could shift my life dramatically in a good and bad way. This person, I like him so much and I talked about it last week a lot. I like this person so much and there's nothing I can really do about it except try. And if there's no barrier, they have a partner or they're somewhere else or they got this job here, if you're both in the same place and you have that same affection for each other and there's no reason not to and you do it, it changes your life. It makes you feel whole, I guess. Complete. I don't know. Like, it sounds cheesy, but it makes you feel fulfilled from You feel fulfilled by a person. That's it. That's what I think it is. There's a fulfillment you feel with only a few amount of people that you can date in this world, or that you can be with in this world. There's so few people where you just, every time you see him, you're like, I just like being next to this person. I just like being next to you. We could do nothing. I could watch you talk to other people as long as I'm right next to you, and I get this, and like I could just. That's a thing that you notice when you really like somebody, is you're standing next to them and they're not even they're talking to somebody else, and you're watching them talk to somebody else and you're smiling. Like you just love watching them interact with the fucking world. For me, that's a thing. If I could just watch somebody interact with everything, that means I like them. You know? People meeting your family, talking to them, and you're just watching them interact with them. Meeting your friends, you know? You're like excited that you're like, I don't even need, I'm here. Like it's the feeling of we're both here right now together, even though you're doing your own thing. I like that. The feeling of you're at one side of the room doing something and they're at the other side of the room doing something, and they know he's over there and I know she's over there. And I know that when we're done, we're running right over to each other. That's a very full feeling. And I think that people don't understand when they don't take into account when they have that enough. I think people take for granted the rarity of their love, the rarity of the person, of the connection they have with somebody. I'll see you guys in the next part. That was the timer. I'll see you guys in a second to keep talking about this love bullshit. Yeah. What's up? So I'm back, you motherfuckers. Yeah, love. I think that we take for granted. I think that sometimes other people notice your relationship more than you do. Other people notice how much you like somebody more than you really do. I think about when I was really interested in people, and I was so excited by it, and I knew it, but also there's that feeling of you can't believe it's happening, so you kind of don't fully believe how good the thing is that you have really is. But the other people around you are like, no, I can tell. I know you. I've seen you talk about other women. I've seen you talk about other people. I've seen you get excited about other people, and this is fucking different. You can't stop speaking about her. Your eyes glow when you look at her. You know? This is not something to fuck around with. It's not something to trifle with. And I've been thinking about it because a friend of mine is with a friend of mine. Friends of mine are in love, and you know, I worry about them because shit will get rocky in a relationship, and like when shit gets rocky in a relationship that's not that great, get out. Get out as fast as you can, because who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who cares, bro? You know, when shit is really fucking annoying, you probably don't like that person that much. But then also when you really, really, really fucking are into somebody, and then something happens that you thought would never happen, that small thing can feel very big. And that small thing that feels very big can make you want to, is overwhelming and makes you feel very dumb, and it makes you feel like you need to end something that you'll regret ending for fucking years of your life. When I was younger, I was very much in love with someone, and so in love with this motherfucker. And we were young, so we were dumb. I didn't fucking understand myself. I'm sure she feels the same way, but I'm not going to speak for her. But I didn't understand myself. And we got to a point where we're like, where she was like kind of flirty with other people. And we just were like, we became so distant in our own relationship. And then she broke up with me, and it like broke my fucking heart, and I felt very bad. And I felt completely lost and abandoned. And then she, 2 months later, or I don't know how many months it was. I think it was like 2 months. She called me at a party, and I didn't really have time to talk to her. And so I was like, hey, I'm at a party. I don't really know what's going on. I got to go. And I hung up. And then shortly after that, I just stayed away from her. And then shortly after that, she wanted to hang out. And we went and we hung out. And we sat on a bench near our house I grew up in. And she I forget exactly what we said, but I think it was something like, she told me, I think she asked if I missed her. And I said, yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I think I said something like that. I don't know. And I was like, why? What, do you miss me? And she was like, no. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. I can't fully remember. It was a long time ago. It was years and years ago. But I just remember looking at her on the bench, and her looking at me, and I knew in that moment, but I know more now, like, we both missed each other so much. You could feel it. You could see it. We missed the fuck out of each other. And we loved each other. You could feel it. And all I could think was, you broke my heart. All I could think was, like, I shouldn't. How can I trust this person? You left me. You abandoned me. I really felt abandoned, which might be stupid, but that's how I felt. But I loved her, you know? So oh, that's what I said. That's what I said. We were sitting on the bench and we were looking at each other. And I said, what, do you want to kiss me? I think that's what I said. I said, what, do you want to kiss me? And she said, because we were saying we missed each other. And then I was like, all right, well. And then we were looking at each other, and I could tell that she wanted to kiss. And I was like, what, do you want to kiss me? And she said, no. And I think I said, I want to kiss you. And I think she smiled. And then we did. And then I remember walking up a hill with her, and we were holding hands. And I remember feeling so good holding her hand and being back with her, and being like, wow, I guess we're going to be back together. But at the same time, I felt so empty. I felt so like, how do I believe any of this? But I didn't say that to her. And then I just started dating her. And the whole time I kept having the same feeling of, like, I don't believe any of this. And then she said, I love you to me. She started saying I love you to me again. And I didn't say it immediately back yet. And then we were at I might have said this on the podcast before, but we were at like Home Depot or something, and she said to me like, "I would love to have kids with you," or something like that. Something so long term to me. Something so just like, she said something so. She said that she said I would like to have kids with you someday. I think it'd be fun to have kids with you. Just as like as a thing for the future. And that was such a long-term thing to say to me. That was such a way of being like, I would love to be with you forever. And instead of feeling good about it and feeling warm about it, I hated that she said it. And I felt empty and I felt shitty and I felt like, you're lying to me. I don't believe this. And so we ended up breaking up. And when we did, I regretted it. Because I really loved her. But I thought in my head, like, that's the right thing to do. And then for years, we had this weird thing where we'd see each other every once in a while. She'd start dating somebody else. We would talk. And I remember during that time, there was one time where we hung out. And I said, if I didn't break up with you, do you think we'd still be together? And this was like years after. It's like 2 years after we broke up or something. And she said very confidently and very quickly, yeah, we would be. I wanted to be with you. And it makes me sad. And and I think I realized that, you know, if it was me now, my younger, ignorant self couldn't just fucking talk to the person. Didn't recognize, my young, fucking dumb self didn't realize, like, you don't get this always. The amount you love right now, you don't necessarily get again. You might. You're lucky to have it with a couple of people over the course of your life, and I think you can have it with a couple of people over the course of your life, but like, I didn't understand. I was too young and dumb and full of cum. And I realize now that especially when she said that, I realized like, oh fuck, if I just told her, hey, I don't believe you when you say these things, and I want to believe you. I need you to find a way to make me believe you. Then maybe I would have had a long, fulfilling relationship with that person. But it's fine that it ended, and she's a lovely person, and I've seen her since, and I love her to death, and I think she's so great. And you make mistakes. And you look back and you're like, oh, well, life could have went a different way. And all you can do is go, yeah, well, now I take stock of it. Now I make sure to take stock of it. Take stock of how much I really fucking like somebody. How much I really think it could be something great. I try to never take that shit for granted. And so, you know, when friends of mine have that, I really fucking get worried about them. I get real worried about them because I don't want them to do the same thing, because it's easy to do. It's easy to fucking do. It's easy to lose yourself and get overwhelmed. Because that's the thing, is I love that person so much that I could not believe they abandoned me. If I barely liked the person, or if I was medium on the person, and we broke up, it kind of makes sense. So if we got back together, it'd be like, whatever, you know? But the fact that someone I could love so much could become so lost, and they became lost because we didn't talk, because neither of us knew how to talk to each other. And that was the problem. And if we learned how to do that, She didn't know how to talk to me. I didn't know how to talk to her because we were young. We didn't understand ourselves. Which makes sense. And so I guess I don't know. I worry about my friends. I don't want them to live that moment of, do you think we'd still be together? Yeah. I don't want anyone to live that shit. That sucked. That sucked really bad. That felt horrible. I forgot how bad that felt until I was telling the story again, and I was like, yeah, man. Ooh, I felt stupid. I felt dumb as shit. I felt like I missed out on something incredible. And I might have, but that's how it goes. All you can do is not do it again. And make sure the people you love do not do that. As much as you can, because you can't decide what someone does for them, but you can fucking encourage them. You can give them everything, all of how you feel. If you're worried about a motherfucker and their relationship, give them all of how you feel, honestly and earnestly, and then tell them, but you can do whatever you want, but this is what I think you should do, but I support what you're gonna do. That's all you can do. I don't know why I'm talking about any of this. Sometimes I start talking about something on this podcast, I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? And then I go, it's fine, I'm just talking to me. This is me just fucking, it's a feedback loop of dumb fuckery. Dumb bullshit. Anyway. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of sad music. Yeah, don't take love for granted. Keep stock of what you got. That rhymed. That kind of sucks, but keep stock of what you got, bro. Sometimes a rhyme is true, bro. Sometimes rhymes are true. Sometimes cliche songs are good, bro. Sometimes the hack song is good, dude. I've been listening, dude. Last night I was instead of sleeping, I was sitting. I was lying in my bed with my laptop on my chest, watching the music video for the song "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. So I'm doing sick. So I'm killing it, bro. My mental state is perfect. But I was listening to it being like, this is so fucking classic. But here's the thing, bro. It's so classic because it's good, dude. I love the movie No Country for Old Men. A lot of people think says that's the best movie of all time. Okay? To the point where like other people are like, what's your favorite movie? No Country for Old Men? It's like you can roll your eyes at that, but there's a reason why everyone says it. There's a reason why everyone says "Hurt" is an amazing song, dude. You can roll your eyes out of it just because statistically it's said a lot. But that's a dumb reason to roll your eyes at something. Because it's a fucking great song. It started with last night I was watching the channel was called Tribal, and it was like people from a different country reacting to "Hurt." But then the person was like, they watched the video and were emotionally affected by the video, and then the person described what the lyrics were and what it meant. And then they were like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, well, that makes sense. He seemed depressed. It was very strange and also just weird to be watching instead of sleeping at 3:30 in the morning. And then I started watching Lex Friedman talk about the song with Rick Rubin, who I didn't know he was like the reason why that song got put together. And then I was just watching the actual video. Like 3 different fucking times. Just sitting in bed being like, man, fuck. Ooh, I'm really feeling this, dude. I'm really feeling this song. Fuck. I've been in and out of depressive states lately. And I've been listening to a lot of sad music. I've been listening to that song "Glimpse of Us" by Joji. About to listen to a ton of sad music this Friday, like this, because his album comes out Friday. So I'm gonna be really listening to some sad fucking music. The day of my show. Friday, bro. Dads Like Ducks. It's going to be tomorrow because this is probably going to come out on Thursday. Come through, dude. November 4th. But tomorrow. 7. Be there at 6:45. If you can. It's going to be a great show. I'm just promoing in the middle of me talking about how I've been depressed. So I've been listening to a lot of sad music. And it's because I'm sad. It's because I'm feeling sad. People are like, well, you don't listen to sad music if you're sad because that's going to make you sadder. And I'm like, that's not true. It isn't true. And I get mad when people say it because it's fucking stupid in my opinion. Because then I've tried it. They're like, you should, when you're sad, listen to happy music. It'll make you happy. And then I'll listen to happy music or like upbeat music or like intense fucking rap or something to fucking get my juices flowing. And what happens is I go, I feel nothing. Let me listen to some sad music. Like, let me listen to the music that I feel right now. I don't think I don't think music influences, music influences how you feel, but for me, dude, it's like this. When my health teacher, I forget her fucking name. Miss Keller? I don't fucking remember. She was related to Helen? No, I don't know. I think it was Miss Keller. Anyway, she fucking smoked. So fuck her. No. Dude, that was so funny. As children, she was the health teacher, and we'd always be like, we found out that she smoked, so it was like a big fucking gotcha. We were like, Miss Keller, you're teaching us about health, but you smoke. We automatically hated the health teacher because she told us what was healthy, and that sucks, dude. No one wants to be told what's healthy, bro. It's not cool to be told what's healthy. It isn't. That's why I get confused with like very health conscious people who are like pushing it on you. I'm like, where did you grow up, bro? Don't you understand that being healthy is for losers? Don't you get that, bro? People get mad. Ooh, I posted that clip about fast food. If you don't like fast food, you stink. And people got mad. And honestly, they proved my point, bro. They stunk. The people who were like, fuck you, I don't eat fast food, they were jerks. They were being jerks. And I was like, bro, this is my point, dude. You guys are fucking a bummer. You guys are bummer as shit. Anyway, Miss Keller, she smoked, and that was a big gotcha, which in retrospect is, yeah, who gives a fuck? You don't need to practice what you're fucking teaching 4th grade health, bro. What you don't need to live by it. She probably ate fucking uncooked burgers all the time. I remember we watched this whole video about like salmonella or E. coli, and it was like this weird video about like you need to check when something's fully cooked. And I was like, bro, no one will ever do this ever. Also, they were eating like a medium burger, and they were like, this is filled with fucking parasites. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, sad music. Yeah. Yes. It's like saying sad music makes you sad is like when my health teacher said, you shouldn't eat while watching TV because then every time you watch TV, you're going to want to eat, which isn't what ever happened to me. Every time I eat, I want to watch something. That's what happened. I watch plenty of shit and don't eat. Okay? I never do. If I'm playing a video game, I might want caffeine. That's happened to me, which is probably not good. But the pairing she talked about is not what happened to me, bro. Whenever I need to eat, I'm like, hey, I would like to watch something while I do it. And a lot of times I finish eating and I turn off what I'm watching. A lot of times I'm like, let me get something that will be 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Let me find something that'll be the length of how much I need to eat. I don't like watch a movie. I used to eat dinner and watch The Sopranos, okay? I didn't fucking get enough food to eat for an entire Sopranos episode. So fucking stupid. When I go to the movies, get popcorn, I'm not getting popcorn to eat through the whole fucking movie, dude. I'm getting popcorn if I didn't eat that day. All right? And I understand that other people might be different with this, but what I'm saying is I'm not. I'm saying this is what I am. So believe me when I say, when I get sad, I listen to sad music. Sometimes when I'm happy, I listen to fucking sad music. I listen to music I want to listen to, dude. Sometimes sad music is lovely. Okay? Recently, I was in a good mood. I was listening to fucking upbeat shit constantly. I was listening to rap. I was having a good time. Okay? Recently, I've been sad. I've been listening to Glimpse of Us by Joji. I've been listening to Gimme Love, bro. Is what it is, dude. Cellophane, bro. Kill Me, dude. Although Kill Me I listen to when I'm happy as well. It's a fun song. Anyway, I've been listening to sad music. I'm going to listen to more of it. And next we're going to play God of War. So, things are coming up. You know, perfect timing for being sad. A new video game comes out that'll steal my time for a fucking week. That's sick. A week. What am I talking about? Fucking 3 days. Anyway, Ralph's coming back. That'll be fun. In honor of him coming back, let me talk about this. I don't think I talked about this story on the last podcast. And if I did, I'm sorry because I'm about to fucking repeat it. But there was this woman. We went to a store, right? And there was did I say this on the last podcast? Fuck. Damn, am I about to say the same story again? That would be so fucked. I don't know. I don't think I did. Anyway, whatever. It's at the end of the podcast. If I said it two times in a row, fucking let me know in the comments and shoot me in the head. Don't actually shoot me. Do it internetly. Like send me a gun emoji. Anyway, there was this woman in this. Tell me if I was wrong in this. I went to the bathrooms of this place in Times Square, right? And I was with Ralph. Fuck, I think I told this already. Dude, I'm gonna feel really stupid if I fucking told this story already. What's worse, me not telling this story or me fucking trying to decide if I should tell her or not for way too long? Whatever. Round 2 of this story if I told it last week. My Ralph, so I went to the bathroom of this place and it was the men's room for some reason was locked up. And then the women's room was not, and it was full. It was like fully, and no one was in it, and it was a full bathroom, and no one was in it, and it's a giant store, and nobody's in there, okay? And so I was like, I'm gonna go pee. So I went and I peed, standing up in a stall, and this old woman comes through. And I didn't know she was old at first. I just heard her go, "Are you kidding me?" And then she went in the stall next to me, and I was like, "What? Are you kidding me? What? It's an empty fucking bathroom, you dumb fuck." Then I walked out, washed my hands, went out quickly because I'm not trying to stay in the bathroom the whole fucking time. Anyway, I go over to Ralph. I'm like wiping my hands, and this woman comes out so quick. Like, how quickly did she even piss? I don't even think she fucking pissed. She came out of the bathroom so fast after me. If she pissed, she did not wash her hands or wipe. She came out quick, bro. She came out and she comes up to me and she goes, "You sure got out of the ran out of there fast. Are you sure ran out of the woman's bathroom fast?" And I said, "What?" And she goes, yeah. And I'm just glaring at her. And she's like, don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. I'm very European in that way. And I just looked at her so angry. I went, "Shut up, you old bag." I said, "Shut the fuck up, you old bag." I didn't like scream it. I said it at that volume. "Shut the fuck up, you old bag." And then she walked, as she was walking away. Like she was like, "I'm very European," and starts walking away. I go, "Shut the fuck up, you old bag." And then Ralph was just like, "I'm just trying to figure out if she's actually European or not." And I was like, "Nah, she's not European. She just was saying some weird shit because she was mad that I very quickly and inconspicuously used the ladies' bathroom for 2 seconds." Also, she's assuming my fucking gender, bro. No, I didn't say anything like that. I'm a man who used the woman's bathroom. And no one was in there. Is it that much of a crime, dude? Is it that much of a crime? I feel like it was. I think it was fine. I feel like it was fine, but maybe it wasn't. You let me know. Anyway, that's the timer. That's the end of the podcast. This was really fun. I got a guest one coming out. I was gonna put it out this week, but I've been a dumb fuck, lazy dumb fuck. So it's gonna come out next week. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for listening. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Or the week after, dude, with the way I'm fucking doing it. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
Jake, you're an idiot. Jake, you don't make any sense. Jake, you're a piece of shit. A piece of shit.